The title of this video doesn't lie. There is actually a way to stop every bad habit, because every bad habit of yours works in a very similar way. So think of what you want to stop. I'm gonna be starting the narration on binge eating because it's very easy to explain what I have on mind. Every time you binge it, you have to actually eat more than you should. So every time the moment comes to breaking this habit of eating clean or eating the exact amount, you have to manually decide that I'm gonna use my hand to take food, eat it, chew it, swallow it. It's not something that happens without your concern. It happens without your attention to it because it happens subconsciously. Most of bad habits you are struggling with because they happen subconsciously in the middle of your day. We don't know when it will happen. That's the catch. If we knew that we're gonna binge eat every day at 7 p.m., we would basically close the fridge with a fucking chain on the 7 p.m. and every drawer you have food in. But it doesn't work like that. It works like in the middle of nowhere. You get this urge to do something. And then you have two choices. You subconsciously make it happen, so you actually so-called relapse in your habit, or you can consciously stop yourself from doing that. So the catch, the point to actually stop every bad habit, no matter if it's binge eating, taking drugs, lust, anything, procrastination, it doesn't have to be about any substance at all. It can be also an action, something that you do, like watching those videos you don't want to watch and you want to stop watching those. The actual way to stop it from happening is to be more conscious about what you're doing. But we've already said you can't know when you're gonna get this urge. So what you're gonna do? You're gonna get to a more mindful lifestyle, more conscious lifestyle. Because most of us live in a way that we're subconsciously drifting through life most of the time, not actually deciding what we want to do, living with the routine or listening to every or almost every urge we have, every thought about something that's pleasurable right now. Because that's how instincts works. We're still animals and there are still some instincts inside of us. What differs us from a dog or a pig is that we are able to actually implement our consciousness and decide in the other way because we have a free will. You have a free will, and you should use that will to actually make yourself go out of those bad habits. But you may say it's not that easy. I struggle a lot. I get a lot of urges, something like that. Well, there's still way for you, because I don't say that you should be conscious on the go. It's not that easy. It's something you have to build up, like a skill in a video game. So how do you build up your consciousness, your mindfulness? Well, you obviously know by watching my videos for a little while. I'm gonna say meditation here. Meditation is top one habit to build your mindfulness. So you basically sit down, put some timer on your phone. I actually use Medito app for the timer. They didn't pay me or something, but it's a very good app if you want to start especially. They have some pretty good courses that led me to developing in my meditation abilities, let's say. So I would advise you to use it. But you basically sit down, put some timer and do nothing. And let your mind drift. And then you notice it drifted. So you come back to focusing on nothing, manually. So you sit down with your eyes closed and start thinking about that day that happened 2 days ago. So I don't know, maybe it was pleasurable, maybe you talked to a girl, maybe it wasn't, maybe you got a bad grade in school, anything like that. You start thinking about it, and then you realize, hey, I shouldn't be thinking about it. Go back to nothing. And that's how meditation works. You do it once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times. How much can fit in your time frame you set for meditation? Well, of course, here important disclaimer, because I believe that meditation is very important and successful. And also a lot of people in the internet are gonna advise you that it's good. So give it a try. But if you think that there is something that makes you more conscious, a more working habit for you, don't be like, but Emil said that I have to meditate. No, I said that you have to meditate if you feel that it's the best thing for you. But don't use it as an excuse not to meditate because I said that you don't have to. You only can do something else if you know that, hey, journaling works on me way better. Then go and journal. Our main goal for this video is to make you stop doing bad habits. So our main goal is also to make you more conscious in life. So if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know how to increase your consciousness, start meditating. After this video ends, download some app or just set a timer for 4 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe a minute. I don't know how much of a binge watcher you are, because actually the amount of content you consume really inputs on your attention span, and therefore on the time frame you're gonna be able to meditate for. But try it, and don't expect results after one session. If you're new here, the results are gonna come, but you have to wait a week, a month, probably 2. After 2 months you're probably gonna see some results, but you have to be consistent, because one important thing, it also gets easier every time, so you are able to meditate for longer, but you have to stay consistent. So this concludes today's video. I want you to stop doing bad habits. So if you wanted to, and as you're watching this video, I believe you do, take care of your ability to consciously notice things in life, and then put it to work every time you get an urge, every time you are able to put it while you get an urge. And now go and make your way to a better future.